I know there's some homes where HomeWrights is working with somebody who's going to save $200,000 or $300,000
Sure.
as an owner builder.
Absolutely.
And I assume that HomeWrights is charging a fee for this. How does that work, and what does it cost somebody?
Sure. So it's based off of square footage. We're not a typical general contractor where we're sending an upcharge for every product. For instance, these helical piers, we're not charging the typical 10% upcharge for the installation of these. We are basing it off of habitable square footage. We have our percentage that we charge. So for something like this, we're the owner builder is spending right around $60,000 to $70,000 for our services, and that will take you through the early stages of pre-planning, so getting plans together, finding that engineer, and then all the way through to the final move-in day. We're here as much or as little as you guys need.
And so what type of personality is going to be most successful doing this approach?
What I've learned quickly is organization is key, but really anybody can do it. That is a learned trait that somebody can pick up on. That's not something that you have to have a construction background in. I've seen everybody from doctors to teachers to anybody and everything in between being able to build their own home.
How does being your own contractor help you deal with higher interest rates?
So you're saving money based off of your initial savings by using the owner builder program. When you are using a construction loan, for instance we are on this, once you roll over to a typical mortgage, you're not spending that extra $150,000 to $250,000 in that general mortgage.
So you're saving the money because you're keeping your building costs down.
Sure.
HomeWrights doesn't add markup onto anything.
Exactly. We have a flat fee.
And your fee is fixed, so there's no surprises?
Exactly. Yep. Nothing will change no matter the processes or delays or whatever it might be. Whether it takes 8 months, which it typically does to build a home, to if it, for unknown reasons, takes a year to 2 years, we're still that flat rate.
What are the types of homes that HomeWrights can support people in doing the owner-builder approach with?
Sure, so we see everything from similar projects to ADUs. In the city of Denver, we see more of a traditional stacked ADU where we have it, which is an additional dwelling unit where we have the garage located in theory here and with the living habitable space above. Whereas we have another one of my projects over in Centennial where we're building about a 4,000 square foot house with a pool house, massive pool on about 1.5 acres of land. So we can really do anything from the smaller additions to what we call pop tops, where we're taking an existing building, we're taking off the roof, adding a whole new structure, to ground up as we are here.
And legacy homes. I've seen some homes that I'm sure are in the multi-million-dollar range.
Oh yes, yep, everything in between. So we don't really have a cap. There's nothing that we won't take on when it comes to building homes.
So summarize for us, what is the owner-builder approach and how does it work?
The owner of the property is going to be driving the ship. We're gonna have you be calling all the subcontractors. We're gonna set you up with our vast connections that we have, such as the guys that we got out here today. And we're gonna be reviewing a lot of the bids together. So it's not, you won't see a bid and just blindly sign off on it. We're gonna take multiple bids, we're gonna put them together, we will study them together, apples to apples, and we'll make the best choice. So after you make your decisions on contractors, you will be calling them, writing contracts that we have previously made. You will be sending them out. You will be taking the leadership in building your own home.
So a good traditional builder is good at project management. So
Sure.
what you're doing is asking people to be a good project manager. Don't pick up the hammer.
Right.
Pick up your phone and your pencil and keep track of things and stay
Exactly.
organized. And you can save all the money that would have normally gone to the traditional builder.
Absolutely. Yeah, so we'll set up a schedule beforehand. We have a great online tool, Builder Trend, that we use on a daily basis where we're logging daily activities from monitoring our schedules that we put together to managing costs. So that would be typically done by a traditional general contractor, but with us, You will be doing all of that and therefore saving all that money.
That sounds intimidating if I've never done that, but what you're also saying is you've got the templates for all the paperwork.
Absolutely.
You've got the people in your database for the best subcontractors.
Of course, yep.
And then you've vetted those people, but you're also overseeing whatever decisions I make.
Exactly. So to touch on the subcontractors, Bob Hines, the founder of HomeWrights, has been doing this for over 20 years now, and he's built these great relationships with all of his subcontractors that we trust and we use on a regular basis. By doing that, that allows us to get a really competitive price from them. That's where, again, we're starting to save even more money.